Jose Fonte started his professional career in Portugal at the age of 19 before moving to England. Despite being a regular in the Premier League, he didn't start his international playing time until much later.
At 34, you didn't actually get your first call-up until you were nearly 31, I think. So, did you think that your chance with the national team had passed you by?
I'm not gonna lie, you know, I was seeing it becoming more difficult. My first 2 years at Southampton in the Premier League, I thought I had a great chance to make the squad for the 2014 World Cup because I had 2 amazing seasons there, and I thought I actually deserved, you know, a shot. But it didn't happen, so I was obviously disappointed and thinking, well, if I didn't make it now, it's going to be hard to make the next one. But the manager changed, and in that, the perspective of the new manager changed as well, and he gave me an opportunity at 31. And 1 year later, I was European champion, so I couldn't foresee it. Obviously, it's unbelievable.
Is your preparation for the tournament different because it comes in the middle of your domestic season, not at the end, like it does for most of the other players?
In a way, I was lucky to get injured in beginning of November. I had a surgery. I was out for 4 months, which gave me a rest. So I feel fresh, I feel good. I came back in March and I played 10 games. I feel fresh, I feel, you know, with energy, ready to go. And I've been preparing, the last month, I've been preparing my body to arrive in the World Cup in the best shape possible.
Fonte was selected by coach Fernando Santos to play at Euro 2016. The Portuguese were considered as dark horses for the tournament, but went on to defeat France in the final to claim their first ever major tournament.
Speaking of becoming European champions, I think Portugal went under the radar in that tournament and then came out of nowhere to win the tournament. Did you personally believe that the team was capable of winning that competition? Obviously with the main man, Cristiano Ronaldo, in the side, you've always got a chance, but did you actually believe that you were contenders? Because let's face it, not many did.
One thing that Portugal always does is play to win. I mean, obviously we wasn't the favourites, and we know that it's always difficult to win a major competition like this, especially if you never won it. I think it grew throughout the Euros. Obviously we believed that we had a shot. Like you said, we had the best player in the world. When you have someone like Cristiano Ronaldo in your team, you always have to believe. But the manager always kept a lot of faith in us and he really believed in us. And that's what made us all start believing, especially after the first knockout game. After that, I think our confidence levels and belief just went up the roof.
It doesn't get any easier though for the World Cup, looking at the group. It's going to be tough, especially with Spain in the group as well. How would you rate your chances?
I mean, it's going to be difficult for them as well, I'm sure. So,
but not to mention, you know, teams like Iran, who are probably the best team in Asia at the moment.
Exactly. I mean, people look at the group and they say Portugal, Spain, but it's not. It's not, and we're not looking at it like that because we know how difficult them 2 games are going to be against Morocco and Iran. Obviously, the first one is against Spain. It's a derby. It's going to be the game that everyone wants to see, but I mean, there's another 2 games after that. We need to make sure that we prepare for each and every one professionally, like we always do, and we have to believe that we can get out of the group stage.
Fonte's road to international success has been a bumpy one, and no one is more aware of that than the man himself.
It's been a massive journey for you as well, though. Talking about your time with Southampton, as we were saying just before we started talking, the only man to win the Johnstone's Paint Trophy and the Euros, rising through the leagues with Southampton and being part of something fantastic there to see what they are now, this fantastically run club, and then to West Ham and now in China, and then starting your international career quite late as well. How do you reflect on the past, you know, on the past few years? It's been an amazing.
Indeed, I mean, it's it's something that I'm really proud of, because not many people believed I could achieve it, and I worked extremely hard to get in the position that I am today, and with the help of my family, they always believed I could do it, and mentally I'm strong. I like to prove people wrong. So, and you know, it gives me great pleasure to see what I was able to achieve. But like I keep saying, there's more things to conquer, and I'm in the World Cup now, and I just have to give my best to perhaps achieve something that will be memorable.